Hello, all. Welcome back to Melanin Madam. Happy Friday Eve, my royals. I hope you're having an amazing week. For those that I need to say my condolences to, and my heart is with you, you know who you are, and it is exactly there. Unfortunately, it has been three more passings. This will happen when you have a big family and when you have a lot of people that you love, it will happen. So when it happens, of those that are of elder years, be really grateful that you had those years with them and try to look at it as best you can. Now, quick caveat and disclosure, I understand that I am saying that now. My auntie is 99 this year. If anything happens to her, just know I will be checking out for a minute. So I understand when people just can't get through it because you love them that much. I understand. But lean on your family as much as you can and try to think of all the good things. Because I swear to you, promise you, it helps you during the morning time. Because that's very important that you do not allow yourself to fall into depression. Because it's really easy, especially with gas at $6 a gallon. But
I
well,
mean, functioning depression. Okay.
no, for real. I'm being. I promise you, I'm saying this with my whole heart. I promise you, because it's very, very hard. I understand, but I love you all. And hopefully my royals are having an amazing night. I'm gonna have our co-host introduce herself. Thank you to my co-host for being an amazing co-host and pushing me to be better. Co-host.
Y'all, it's your girl Dizzy Jazz, honey. It's delicious. Always clocking tea. Just got off work doing these nails, baby. You understand me. And I am ready to bust it in the show because my opinions are free. Thank you.
Now I done told y'all about that free word. Okay. Most things that are free are very expensive. So let me tell you something. If you call this fool and write a check your ass can't cash, be prepared for the answer. And let me tell you something. Those of us that grew up with the good Southern values, because they are bad and they are good. Those of us that were graced to be raised with the good ones, it came with the truth, not wrapped
Mm,
in no sugar was in there. The shit was salt.
mm-mm,
But what I can
mhm,
tell you is it wasn't too salty. It was salt because it needed to be salt and wake your ass up. See, sugar makes you feel comfortable. Salt wakes you up and
mhm.
what was that? It wakes you up. But all of that was said out of love and it makes you a better person. Okay? Because what I'm identifying, and I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm sorry it didn't work in your favor. But baby, I could handle the blunt truth when I know that it is
Period.
love because I know that you love me enough to tell me what I need to hear so I don't hit this brick wall. Or if I hit
Mhm,
wall, I at least know how to bounce off that motherfucker and come back. Mm.
mhm, mhm,
Y'all need to get out of your pussy area because that's
mhm.
hard. You need to get your shit together. I don't need to tell you like this. And you do what you want to do. And then when you come back, you want me to dust it off like this. I'm going to dust it off, all right. Mhm. Dust your ass off my phone. Don't call me with that shit no more. I don't want to hear
Period.
that. Oh, I just witnessed some of the most. I'll talk to you after.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
anyway, I do want to say specifically condolences to my husband because he lost his grandmother on the day before yesterday. We were all out there yesterday. Um, Big Mama had a full life, and so this one is little easier for me. Obviously, I'm a step or a daughter, granddaughter in law, but for me, I enjoyed the time that I had with her. She wasn't mean to me. She liked me, so
My condolences.
yes, I had a good time with her. So my condolences to the family and let's celebrate her the way we are supposed to. So with that being said, let's start the show. Let me tell you, because today I was not about to hear no bullshit. I read the stories in advance with cousin because I'm telling you, it's hot out here. The gas prices is high, and I could not do it. One of the stories I read, and I cried real tears, y'all. I couldn't even make it through the story. Whoever wrote this shit didn't even use no punctuation. They
Mm-mm,
pissed.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
They were pissed. They didn't even use punctuation. So when I was reading it, I was going out of breath because usually what a period is, that's where you go, and then you keep going. So I'm like trying to read it to cousin, and by the time I was in the middle, she was
Breathe.
like, cousin, I can't even understand you no more because I was just crying, laughing, and I just couldn't take it. So given tonight is case number 46 and it's parking spots That's the asshole move. Secret phones and jailbait decisions.
Mm.
Baby, this case needs prayer and HR. So as an HR manager, I was reading this shit. Like that's the tone I heard it in. So that's why that's the title. But child, I'm gonna actually let y'all tell me which story you want me to read first. But let me start off with no. Hold on one second. Hold on. So which one do you guys want me to read first? Do you want me to read the one that is about the HR issue? Or do you want me to read the one about the parking spot? Or the boyfriend and the stripper club? Or what's the other one? Hold on.
I'm
Oh,
here for the parking
or
spot.
the parking spot? Okay, the parking spot is a real asshole move. Okay, I'm gonna read that one. It's asshole, but not. Y'all tell me. We'll see. Okay, let me read the disclaimer and then we will get started. I'll start letting you guys pick which order because it really doesn't matter to me. All I do is load them so that I can see them. The disclaimer. This content is for entertainment, commentary, and educational purposes only. The stories presented are based on publicly shared online posts and personal submissions. All opinions expressed are those of the host and are not intended to defame, harm, or misrepresent any individual or group. I'm reading them just like submitted. One of them had a picture. Anyway, this platform does not provide legal, medical, professional, or HR advice, although I will give my opinion. Viewers are encouraged to seek qualified professionals. You in trouble, girl. Or guidance from specific entities for their situation. Names, usernames, and identifying details have been altered and omitted for privacy protection. One included a picture. All the commentary falls under fair use for purposes of critique, discussion, and reporting. Viewer discretion is advised. Topics may include sensitive or mature subject matter. Not for us. By watching, you acknowledge that all content is presented for discussion and entertainment purposes only and educational. Okay, here we go.
Let's get it.
One of them, I'm going to tell you which one had the picture too. I said,
Mm.
it's her real picture.
I'm so weak.
She was brave. She said, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Okay, so you said you want to do the parking spot first.
Like, it sounds petty.
It's petty as the fuck. Okay, so let's see. Actually, the first one. Okay, so here we go. The parking spot that started a Cold War. Am I the jerk for telling my roommate's boyfriend he's not allowed to use my designated parking spot while I'm out of town, even though it just sits empty? I, female 27, live in a two-bedroom apartment with my roommate, Priya, 25. This third or fourth Priya we've had. Priya, is that you? We've lived together for about 18 months, generally get along fine, split everything fairly, no major issues. Our building has assigned parking. I have spot 14. Priya does not have a spot because she does not own a car. Her boyfriend, Marcus, visits probably 4 to 5 nights a week and parks on the street or in a nearby paid parking lot when he comes over. 2 months ago, I drove to visit my family for Thanksgiving and was gone for 11 days. Before I left, Priya asked if Marcus could use my spot while I was away since it would just be sitting empty and street parking gets bad around the holidays. I said no. My reasoning was that my spot is assigned to my unit and I'm the only person on the lease authorized to use it. I didn't know if the building would care. I didn't want to find out mid trip with my car 400 miles away. And honestly, I just don't want to set a precedent where my spot becomes available whenever I leave town. Priya was visibly annoyed, but dropped it. Marcus parked on the street the whole time. When I got back, she brought it up again and said she thought I was being unnecessarily rigid about something that would have cost me nothing to help them out. She said the spot was going to waste for 11 days. I told her that unused doesn't mean available and that I had the right to decide who uses my assigned space. We haven't really argued about it, but things have been a little cold since between us since. My coworker said I was being weirdly territorial and that it would have been a nice gesture. Now I'm second guessing myself. Am I the jerk? Mic drop. Y'all want to know something? Okay, let me tell you something real fast. When y'all see me jerk or something like that, I know I've told you about my back before, but my back is getting increasingly worse. Do y'all think it's because these stories is getting on my nerve? Oh, mm. Okay, bestie, you go first.
Y'all, go to bed. Girl, you petty as the fuck. Get out of here. Like, if that wasn't a I don't like your man. I don't like your man. I don't know if I don't like your man or I don't like the fact that you got a man. And I ain't maybe got a man. So I don't know. I don't know. But you fucking definitely petty, bitch. You petty as fuck. Like that was such an asshole move. And what was so okay. I'm confused. You could have called down to the goddamn apartment people and asked them, was it okay if someone else parked in your space if you gave a fuck? But they wouldn't have given a fuck unless someone complained about their spot.
No, wait, let me stop you there before you elaborate. There are places that they are very strict and check on it. Child, my car was towed one time and I was at mama's house for like 10 minutes. I came back outside and my shit was gone and it was an accident. And I still had to pay for it, like $400. I'm not even lying.
Damn.
Because it was after hours too. I went over there to drop her for stuff, ran in, came out, ass tied. I had to get my car and pay the after hours and everything, girl. So some places they are, and because they make money right now, everybody making money. So some places they are like that. But to the first part you were saying, totally right. But they can,
But that is still crazy work
girl.
that you couldn't even call down there to get it approved.
That part. See,
Like even if that's the case, like girl, you a fuck nigga for that, and you shady, and it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that damn parking spot, or you ain't got no friends.
so FYI, hey to my sister, my one and only blood sister, because I don't claim the other ones. That's
Oh
my
my.
because my mama.
Hey Ty.
Period. Because my mama is who matters. I tried them other people, girl. They have pissed. I can't wait to do my story time. Because they be, when that judge says, "Whoo," I'm telling the story. Until then, hold on, sis. We got this. I got all the credit cards. We ready. Anyway, that's going to be a story time. And I'm going to sign my name to that motherfucker. So, listen, anyway, yes, this is what I think, bestie. Okay, let's go back. Okay,
Okay.
let's go back, girl, because she said our building has assigned parking. I have one because she does not have a car. Case in point, first thing is prior. I'm pretty sure she feel like if your nigga is over here like he live 4 to 5 nights a week, bestie, that's too much. When you have a roommate, that is very
I
intrusive.
told you she don't
That's
like that man.
is because it's too much. Why you over here this much? Because if you over here this much, dear Priya, you also could have went down there and got a parking spot because now
Oh.
you have a car. You could have took care of it your motherfucking self.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's the problem. So you could have negated this whole thing by you doing it. But since you left it in your friend's hands, who apparently doesn't like that you probably seem like one of those people who overdo it, okay? Because your boyfriend's
Mm-hmm.
over there all the time. Now you asking if you can use my parking. No, you can't. You can handle it yourself. Go down there and get one on your own. And Miss Pryor, you could have also looked up the rules. And here's what you could have did. You could have looked up the rules and not told that crazy girl. Because would I be that mean to a roommate? No, I would not. But what I also would do is say, before you move, it was very important for me when I moved out and got my first apartment. For those of y'all who don't know, I moved to Arizona. That my first apartment was in Arizona. I myself got a 2-bedroom, 2 bath. I moved out there because one of my other sisters, I have a lot of sisters in love. My mama have a lot of goddaughters, and that's my sister too. Tam. She was engaged to a guy out there. I'm thinking she moving in with her fiance, and I'm moving out there in my grown 22-year-old business. When I tell you a week before we moved in, she talking about, I'm moving with you. Say what now? Okay. Well, if you're moving in with me, let me make sure I let you know. Yes, you're paying half and all of the things, but this is not our apartment. This is my apartment. I do not want your fiance over here every day. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because if I want to walk around naked, I want to
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I did not sign up to be in a relationship with this man. This is your fiance. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go over there with your fiance. And yes, because
Mm-hmm.
I got along with him just fine. That's not the point. The point is I'm a girl and it was Arizona. What if I just want to only have my bra on? What if I want to talk on the phone to one of my friends? He was nosy as the fuck. And most men are. Point blank, period. It's not for you to hear what I talk to somebody else about. It's not for you. And men like to make judgment. Oh, I heard
Mm-hmm.
you doing this. So are you like this or like that? They talk too fucking much. I knew that at 22. No, ma'am, no ham. So it was not okay for me. Point being, talk about the shit before you move in. That way
Mm-hmm.
you have those parameters set. Hey, cousin, this about the parking spot, girl. This about the parking spot. Because what? I really think she's mad, Bessie. But if you mad
Mm-hmm.
or if something becomes excessive, maybe y'all didn't have boyfriend when you moved in, but now you have one, then you have to talk. But roommate is a relationship. It's not a, oh, I pay my half, they pay, they have, I stay over here, they stay over there. You're in the same house. You share a living room. You share, maybe I don't want to hear y'all fucking all night every time. It could be anything. And I have the right not to. Maybe you want to play Jodeci and fuck all night. Maybe I don't want to hear Jodeci all night. When you get that deep, you should be
But
in.
maybe you just want to fuck with no music and think I want to hear that as well. Listen, I've had terrible roommate situations at times.
Oh,
Yes, I have. And I'm telling you, this bitch came to my house with this nigga talking
oh,
about he a good man with three motherfucking kids, bitch. And you was in the smallest room in the motherfucking house, bitch. And you decided that it was okay for all y'all to sleep in that full size bed. If you don't go to hell, then you talking about he a good man. A good man would not put you in such a position, ma'am. No, ma'am. And you're a big fool.
or that's when
And
my living room becomes available because now you think, oh, the kids could just sleep in the living room and do this and that. No, the fuck they
I
can't.
said, and then the kids had the nerve to be dirty all the time. I said, hey, y'all ain't gonna get the kids a bath? Y'all ain't gonna get the kids a bath? I said, oh, okay, so you gonna come here late at night at 11, 10 o'clock at night? This is when my mama was still living, bitch. We is into, you was, we, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what, bitch? And then you tell me he a good man, girl, and y'all all dirty.
Poor kids.
And what kind of woman are you? You're not a mother. I tell you that. Because even if he was if he was a good man, you would have took over. You
Right.
would have took over. I don't give a damn. That means you ain't a good woman either. Because
No.
you would have took over. Because who lets kids suffer?
Right. And then
And I
as
just
the
couldn't
other
put my hands into that because I didn't want that nigga thinking I was gonna be cool.
right,
So
that was gonna
I
be
couldn't even help.
don't
I
that make
couldn't help.
you feel as the outside adult that don't it make you feel some type of guilt like the kid is looking at you like so you're not gonna help me either? So you're
Correct.
not gonna say nothing? Like why you not
Correct.
saying nothing?
And
It
I'm looking at her like, no, y'all gotta go. Like, get the fuck out of here.
uh-oh. No, that's not
Choking on the orange while they sitting over
certain
here playing in my house.
certain stuff it makes you feel obligated as an adult to say something and in some regards you can. That roommate, people sometimes think, oh, you a roommate, you mind your business, I'll mind my business. Okay, well, what
Mm-mm.
do you say? What would you say? Those same people, let me ask you a question. Where do you draw the line? Because what would you say if that kid is going to school embarrassed every day? What would you say? And they're getting bullied. But you could have helped if you would have just held that adult accountable that's in there, or said, "Come on, kids, get in the bed, or get in the bath." How would you feel? Or if something very bad happens to them, and you know if you'd have just said something, at the very least, you said something. You can't make nobody do nothing, but you could say,
Right.
see, putting that on your roommate, bringing that into their environment, it's a no go for me. So I understand why she may be a little perturbed that of the days that I am here, why can't I enjoy my home? I gave y'all 11 straight days. You mean to tell me on that 12th day when I came home, you didn't have enough respect for me or care for me or concern for me to say, hey, let me, go on and stay home today so that, when she come in, she could take a bath, take off her clothes, and it could be nice and quiet for her, whatever. But you want her to have some consideration for you. We don't know all the details, but I tell you something, she was honest. She done put in here, it was 11 days. I don't care,
I ain't
whatever.
gonna lie though. I'm with her. Now let me tell you, because although I say she's petty, I
Right.
also feel that I am petty at times.
I think you all are. If they're
And with that being
uncontacted,
said,
you are.
I really agree with her. I don't want you in my parking spot. I really don't even want you in my house. And so,
Go get one.
um, yeah. So yeah, no, like baby girl, he come over here out of the convenience of you not having a car, but he could easily come pick you up, or you can Uber to where he's at. I don't give a fuck. You're doing too much,
Or y'all can move
and
together. Y'all working this hard for all of that time moving together.
she sounds like she can afford her apartment by herself. Mm-hmm. She really do.
Mm.
So if
Well,
I was her, I wouldn't be signing no new lease.
but they got
That's
a
the
law
thing.
book for now. But yeah, if you guys can't come, if you can't, here's the thing: if you can't sit down and have an open and honest conversation, because it's a reason these things have built up to get on your nerves, and you thinking at some point I don't get a break. Or I also know what it's like to be the roommate and I leave and give you, which means you have the whole house to yourself and you have time, but I literally can't get one fucking night. I can't get one fucking day because we work the same hours, or I work from home and you work from, you just not getting a break. That can be a lot too. It can be the little things that's like, if I'm doing this so you get this, do you ever just think about
Right.
it? It could, and that's fair. And if that has happened, then either say something or say, I think it's time for you and Charlie Boy, to
To
get
get
your,
the hell out.
I feel like you need to stay for me. It's okay. You guys go ahead and get a place and I'll be fine. Say it like that.
Right.
Yeah, I think so. But I think you've outgrown this situation because there's no consideration for you. Yeah, and
Correct.
he's getting to enjoy your house more than you're enjoying your house. And baby, that can be something too. When you the one working and you go to work and everybody got the air on and food, and you come home.
Anytime you let a man move in your house, he takes over.
Yeah,
I don't care who man it is.
yeah,
Anytime you let a man move into your house, it becomes his house, and you become do whatever the fuck he say, like he pay the bills. And
yep.
ma'am, put your foot down. I've only lost friends over penis. And just let's find out how long the penis lasts after I lost a friend. They never last. Girl, if that girl wanna be
They move
stupid,
into themselves. I bet you they would not make it because now he's responsible for something over there that he's enjoying. I think
mm-hmm.
because
So
why
they
would he
won't work out.
let's move in together? You over here enough?
It
Mm.
won't work out.
So let's see. Our final verdict is your spot, your liability, your rules. I understand. Um, he's mm, he don't get to have your parking spot. I don't care because she could go and get her own. That's our final verdict. Could you have said yes
Period.
if you wanted to? Were you wrong for saying no?
Mhm.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's your business. Parking being cluttered is not your problem. Like you don't. If that was truly a problem, then they should wrestle themselves down there and get another parking spot for her because both of y'all are.
Okay.
So two parking spots will be given. Go get one of your own. Okay.
Because I'm sure they pay for them spots. in their rent. It's in the rent. So no, I don't want to give you my spot, bitch. And I don't feel like I should make anything convenient for y'all. The fuck? You are not the asshole.
Mm, I don't think so. So, next story. Do you want to hear about married man, burner phone, and wife ready to catch a charge? Or do you want to hear strip club or single life? Pick one side, sis. Or 27 dating 17. Sir, please lock
Mm-mm. Strip club, strip club, strip
up.
club.
It is so
Mhm.
short. It's short,
I
girl.
know.
Here we go.
Listen, I've been watching too much strippers. Let's get it. It don't take much.
By the way, I'm going to binge watch Beauty in Black. It is out and ready. I cannot wait to get off this show because I'm going to
I
watch it.
swear to God, as soon as we hang up, I'm going back. I was already there. I had to pause that thing, come on to the show.
Me?
Baby, bye.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm
Okay.
so ready.
Me too. Okay, here we go. So next show we're gonna talk about that on Monday. Hopefully y'all can
Exactly.
pull some stories out of it. Because do
Because
y'all know
we'll be done.
stories I write based on situations? I actually have written some of these stories and they're based on real life shit. And I just turn it into a story because the person did a story time or whatever. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Strip club or single life? Pick a side, sis. Mm. Girlfriend going to bachelorette strip club. Going to give an ultimatum. My girlfriend of less than a year is going to a bachelorette party for an upcoming weekend. I overheard her talking to her friend, told y'all, about the itinerary and a strip club. I've been trying to come to terms with this, but I simply can't. I know myself and I will resent her for going and slowly sabotage the relationship if I
Mm,
don't say anything. I plan
mm,
to tell her that this is crossing the line for me and I consider it cheating and it's up to
mm.
her to decide what she wants to do. Any of your thoughts and advice is appreciated before I talk to her. Throw the mic away.
Oh, okay. You're a master manipulator, sir. Shut the fuck up. I mean, shut the fuck up. You are a master manipulator. How dare you put the relationship on the line because you have trust issues, because you don't know how to go outside and have a good time, or because you are already doing all these things and know what happens. Then that's why you don't want her there because you don't think that she is strong as you. But I hate to tell you, women are way stronger than men. Y'all are weak minded and you think with your penis, and that's why you stay in some shit. And bro, you in some shit already. Stop your shit. You don't need to have this conversation with her. You need to check yourself first. That's what you need to do. The fuck?
Oh, deep breath. So let me start at the beginning of this very short story with so much that I can say. First of all, less than a year. Let me just say a bachelorette party is for somebody that is getting married. That means it's somebody you're close to if you're going to said bachelorette party. Sir, the wedding was probably planned before you even got there. Who in the entire fuck do you think you are to tell this girl not to go and celebrate her friend, cousin, whoever it is that is getting married? You have lost your damn mind. That's number one. Who the hell? It's not like she going to the right track excessively like some of these hoes I
Mhm.
knew, girl, they would be up there like, oh, you not married? Like, why you there, sis? Did you just is that D train? Oh my god. Are you really
I'm so weak.
oh. Anyway, I'm not telling nobody's business. I'm just saying, sir, the story was true. That was your wife. Anyway, not telling no names. I will not say it. Back to the story.
I'm
So
so weak.
this girl is going for a bachelorette party. Second, first of all, I overheard her. You nosy motherfucker. I told y'all better pay attention because you wonder why these niggas formulate their damn opinions about your friends and then know what to use against you and all of this shit. They listen to your conversations. Stop pillow talking other people's business with your raggedy ass man. And yes, they
Period.
have raggedy ass if they want to sit there and listen. That's number one. I had a boyfriend that always wanted to know what was going on with my homegirls. And I straight out told him, you are so nosy. That is not your business. The same way you don't want me to tell nobody a fuck thing that you do and you do some fuck shit. That don't make no sense if you think I'm finna sit here and tell you this person's business. And then when he hears something, he called me like it's gossip. Sir, I'm not
Hmm.
finna tell you that. Oh, you don't know? You really don't know? I didn't say I don't know. I do know. They called me. I'm not telling you that. What kind of betrayals? You think I'm the
I ain't
betrayal?
gonna lie. I had an ex that literally used to lurk around me. He used to lurk. This bitch would go stand outside. Like he used to stand outside and talk to his damn self, right? But then he would start walking back toward the house when I would be in the basement. So he could hear me in the basement to see what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh baby, he hate this show. He hate when I do this show. Oh my God. Cause he don't like to hear what I think of him.
Let me tell you something, sir. I don't care if you don't like what this show says, because let me tell you something, sir. If you don't like the outcome, then don't do the things we talk about. And then you
Oh,
wouldn't
okay.
impact you, because most of this shit don't impact me. So get out your feelings and get in your
Hmm.
exit error. That'll be good for you. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to the show and me dry snitching on people. Anyway, so
Uh-huh. Cause we doing it. We doing it.
child, anyways. So then you say, I've been trying to come to terms with this. Nigga, tell me where to Amazon your might all to you. You sound like a damn fool. But I simply can't. I know myself. I will resent her and slowly sabotage the relationship if I don't say something. I oh my God. I plan to tell her that this is crossing the line and I consider it cheating. But it's up to you if you want to go. Who you think you are? On the strength of you saying that in less than a year, do you know how disposable you are to most women? You're disposable as the fuck to me. You better ask somebody. If you would talk to me like this, all I could tell you is you wouldn't have to worry at all. I would just say, okay, I don't argue.
Period.
I'm not a woman of many words. I don't really argue. I promise you I don't. I don't like it. It takes me there because all I want to do is grab you by your throat and tell you to shut up talking to me. So I think you should do this and you should record it because we want to see. We
How
want to
she
see what she
responds
does to you.
to your
Yeah,
bullshit.
yeah. Because you'll resent her for going to a strip club. What do you think? She's gonna suck the stripper's dick
I
because
mean,
you would do it?
because you would do it.
You're projecting, sir.
This is hardcore projecting.
So if your brother had a bachelor party, you not gonna get him strippers if he wants strippers? That doesn't mean you need to participate to that level. But even if you do, and you are married, I personally don't see anything wrong with it because you should have restraint. It's another form of entertainment, and you do it enough that you enjoy, but you don't, go to the boom boom room. Or what do they call that? Upstairs, the velvet room, something like that. You don't do all of that part, but why you can't enjoy it like a grown up, I don't understand. Girl, let me tell you, her person was so nosy. I had to tell her don't talk in my house. And if I be in the car with her and he would call, I would shut up talking. I don't think I talked for all most of those months.
I'm trying. You so.
Am I lying? Ask her, cousin. Am I lying? No, I
I
would not.
believe you
To the
because
point where he would say, "Oh, tell such and such." I said hi. She would say it back, and I'd be like, "No, I didn't."
I did not say it back. I did not. Fuck you. Matter of fact, I don't speak to me
I don't
because
even like him.
I don't like you.
And speaking of nosy, he found me on social media. Not even my rec. That shit is scary. Found my business and everything.
Stalker, are we?
Pay attention to the signs. Absolutely not. Girl, get away from him. You in danger, girl. You in.
Danger! Watch your back.
I gotta get my gavel there this weekend. My gavel, so I can say guilty. Anywho,
Okay.
was very short of words. Very short. Because a motherfucker like that talks most of the time and don't even notice you haven't talked back in like an hour.
That part.
They don't, because they just so full of themselves. Well, if you don't do this, then I'm gonna leave you. I tell y'all about the ex that would tell me stuff like that. I don't think this is gonna work out.
And I'd be like, you right. I agree.
Okay.
Okay. That's my favorite sentence right there. Okay. I
Okay.
argue with no human. You got me fudged up. Okay.
Because if you don't think it's gonna work out, I think you should go with your gut feeling, and that's what I said. Well, you don't have
Period.
nothing to say. No, I think that if that's how you feel, I want you to be happy. What am I supposed
This
to
is
say?
for you,
I
Bobby.
do want you to be happy. Let me tell you something. The only man I would run after and beg to be with me is Usher. Usher,
Oh,
if when we get together, we are not breaking up. Like that's a no. Absolutely not. Right. It was him sending the pictures, and I was like, we're yes, I forgot about that. Yes, y'all, he even had pictures of us on his phone and everything.
I'm so weak. This nigga's a stalker.
Yes, he went back and liked all of the stuff. And I woke up to just a massive amount of shit. And I was like, who is this? And then
Someone please call 911.
when I broke it up, I said, you could tell him or I could send somebody for him.
This man is crazy.
Because I'm not
Like,
about to play with him.
I'm just telling you, for real, for real, men are crazy to me.
They are.
And I heard, and this lady said, if you want to make money and be independent, that means you want to be single. But if you want a man, tell him that you live in a homeless shelter and that they don't allow visitors and you don't have a car, you're borrowing someone's car to take care of your business. Because if he really wants to keep you and protect you, he gonna get you a car and find you a place to live. You just can't have both, baby. You can't be independent and have a good dude because if you're not, they're gonna start manipulating you into getting to so they can get what they want and what they think they deserve. I'm telling you, girl, this shit is priceless. But if you don't get your master manipulate monkey ass off this goddamn shit with this story, you son of a bitch.
I'll tell my story. Anyway, let's move to the next story before I tell my story.
Let's go before we get into it, girl. Let's go.
Final verdict, go to hell, pussy ass.
Okay.
Okay, next. Do we want to hear the 22-year-old dating the 17-year-old? It's two left. Or do we want to hear married man? You know what? Let me save that one for last because I ain't going to be able to see after that one. So let's see.
Yeah,
Let's hear.
let's go with the 22 because that's what I was going to say too.
So let's breeze through this one because this one's going to be easy. And then we can spend the rest of the time on the other one. Okay.
Right. Because this sounds like some bullshit. Anywho, I,
Oh shit! I forgot to load the thing. I'll read it to you guys because me and cousin looked something up because we was having a debate and we was like we could just look up the answer. Here we go. 22 dating 17. Sir, please log off immediately. Am I the asshole for telling my brother off for dating a teenager? So my brother, male 22, is dating a girl, female 17, from Colombia or Peru. I don't remember which one and don't think it's relevant to the story other than in one or both of those countries you graduate high school at 16, or at least I think so. Caveat: in Peru, it did used to be prior to 2023 that you could get married as young as 14 with parental consent. In November of 2023, the law passed that even with consent, you cannot marry a girl until she is 18. So as of 2023, sad, right? They have started
mm,
protecting their girls. So that's why she put that in there, and that's where me and cousin's questions came from. So that is very important when you listen to the rest of the story. But more important, he is not from Peru. So you should be on America thinking. Let's carry on. The girl is here in the States going to college. Her mom is with her, or she is until this summer, I think. I'm pretty upset that he is dating this girl who isn't even 18, which in my mind is the bare minimum, but I honestly think he shouldn't be dating any teenager. I told him in a text message that I'm upset with him and that he shouldn't be dating a girl whose mother is still very much controlling or monitoring her. Hard stop there. If the mom is available and letting this happen, I got some thoughts about that. I
mm-hmm.
Mhm. I said other things, but that was the main gist. He didn't respond. A couple weeks later, he posted a picture of him and the girl cuddling. She has a baby face and looks no more than 15. This gave me an even bigger ick. Yuck! Mhm. I messaged him on Facebook and told him that she doesn't even look 17 and that she looks 15. I said he should wait until she's at least 18 and that she is jailbait. He responded saying he worries about me. This is a classic line from our mother when we get upset with her and confront her with any ounce of emotion. So I called him I called him out and said okay with my mother's name. He blocked me after that. I didn't know if she is technically illegal to date, as I know the age of consent is sometimes 16, but I don't care as it freaks me out. My mother sides with my brother, but she's misogynistic and has a whole heck of a ton of issues that would take too long to talk about. My sister sides with me, but is more passive. I just want to know if I'm crazy or was it crappy of me to be upfront with him and tell him how I felt about him dating a teenager. Am I an idiot for confronting him? Also, am I right to be upset? I apologize for the grammar mistakes as this is a lot to share. Am I the asshole? First, thank you for saying that about the grammar so these people don't think I'm crazy. But I read it in advance, so it sounded a little bit better. So, what do we think, Bestie?
No, ma'am, you're not the asshole. Your brother's nasty, and you should be mindful of his behavior because he ain't finna marry her. So that means he gonna do this bullshit again. And so let's go ahead and get that nigga some help as quick as possible. You're not the asshole.
So here's my next question. If the mother is that close, means she came here with her to get her started or whatever like that, and in those cultures, they do really monitor their daughters and stuff like that. Do you think that the mother is okay with him dating her because he's just over the 21 age, but you know how they try to marry for money or whatever like that? Is he a like an asset to the family? Like, oh, I know I could leave my daughter over here with this man and he'll be able to take care. Do you think it's a financially driven?
It
You know
could
those
be.
people that marry off their kids, like or their daughter, I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie, folks be pimping their children every day. So yeah, it could definitely be that. But we would have to ask way more questions to even give you such grace in any form. And there is no
I
grace
don't
to
know. I
really
would
be
never give
given.
grace because you're
Right,
from the
no grace is to really be given. You are a whole dirtbag. And
right.
the mama is a pimp. I ain't here for that shit.
That's what I think. So it would be different if they were both from Peru and he was like finishing college,
Exactly.
starting college. It would be a little bit different because you grew up with that. When we consider that 2023, that means you grew up like that if you're 22. So your father and mother are probably like that type of age gap. Some are bigger than that, y'all. Some are bad, like over there and stuff like that, which is why the law was made. But that would still at least make more sense in that it was around you culturally. You grew up like that. It's normal. You're not that far removed from it. But my nigga, you have a US brain. Your US brain, for your sister to tell you she don't even look 17. She looks 15. You nasty. You
Mm-hmm.
right. So if the mom sticks close, which we know that they do, and things like that, then you're aware that that's why I'm saying, do you think it's some type of, oh, she's over here on a student visa, but if she gets married to him and they be together, then he finished college, he can take care of her, and we don't have to worry about her when I go back. I've married her off, and perhaps we can come here later too. It's something driven behind that because why most of them, if they don't believe in that kind of stuff, they don't even allow their daughters to date when they come to the US. They make them stay strictly on the books and stay focused. But if you came over here to plant your seed and make sure you could get back and all of the things, then you would set your daughter up. Is the daughter happy with that boy? Girl, you should have found out more. You should have been around him to see how the daughter was acting or how the girlfriend was acting to see if you needed to go even harder and call the popo.
Period.
Mm-mm. And to you nasty Chester the molesters, let me tell you something. I was telling cousin, do she remember? And she did. That one girl who was really popular on social media and she was under 18. The day she turned 18, she cut on her OF, and that girl made over $1 million just that night because that many people was sitting there waiting to see her as an 18-year-old. You nasty fuckers. Because that's not better. It's different if you meet them and they say, oh, I'm 18. Then you're like, okay, you have age. I thought you looked older, whatever. But you sat there and waited till they turn 18. You're nasty. That's even worse to me. What is wrong with you people? So no, don't just wait till she turned 18 because that handles the legal portion of it. Fuck the legal part. I care about the moral part of it. Girl, if you have daughters, don't let him be around your daughters.
Okay.
Because that's nasty. Why you want to date somebody that look like a young person?
Because you sick. You are a sick son of a bitch.
It's a no for me. I can't see no way
I
in
don't
that.
have no nice thing to say, girl. The advice is call the police on that bitch.
So that was gonna be my next question. Would you? Can you do something if it's some? Do it matter that she's on a student visa?
She is a child in the US. It matters.
Because it goes on whatever state she in. And I don't think no state. Oh, it is some states that's 17, y'all. Let me see something. Shit, it is. Hold on. We're giving advice. We got to give the right advice. It is. Hold on one second. Let's see. Which states? I forgot to look that up. Are you able to marry or date under 18? I'm gonna eventually take the plastic off of this damn. What is that called? States where you must be 18, no exception. Okay, I don't want those. States where minors can still marry with strict conditions, often 16 or 17, are Texas, Florida, Ohio, Georgia, Alabama, Nevada, and Colorado. And then dating someone under 18 gets people into okay. Every state has an age of consent is between 16 and 18. So those states that I just told you, you could do 16 or 17. So if she's in one of those states, you can marry with parental consent. Proof of pregnancy or special conditions, a court/judge or parental consent. You still have states that are under 18. I remember to ask that question because remember some of the ones, that's why R. Kelly would take some of them to another state. And I can't remember what state it was. I think it was Chicago. Illinois. Is Illinois on here? It's not on there no more. No, Florida. One of them was Florida, if y'all remember. One of them was Florida because he was like, oh, it's 17. Georgia. Remember, he had the house in Atlanta. Um, that's what made me just remember that. I still don't think it's right. And from a moral compass to answer your questions as a woman and holding that man accountable for what he was doing as your brother, I think we should give you a standing ovation and thank you for being brave enough to say something and try to change that situation. Now, I mean, she's about to be 18 now, but I still would say if you can stomach it, try to be around and see how she feels to see if you need to help her because it may be something she needs a woman around her. She's not from here. She needs a woman around her different than her mom to help her. Maybe not be around your brother. That don't sound right to me. That sounds fucked up. That's fucked up. Okay. Last story. Now you want me to pick you guys back up. So if you any of those states I just named, be careful with your daughters. But it has to be on your consent. But that's why put your daughters on birth control, child. I don't know. Mm, that's fucked up. Oh my God, on today. Okay. Last story. Here we go. Some stuff just pisses me off. And I was actually fine until I read that last part or thought of that last question. Because here we want to help people through stuff like that and see what their options are. Okay, so no, you're not the asshole. Thank you. Thank you for your hard work. So let's see. Ready for the last story?
Ready.
Okay, child, I done start sweating and shit. My goodness. Okay, here we go. Married man, burner phone, and a wife ready to catch a charge. Okay, let's see here. Remember, you guys, I'm telling you in advance, it's no punctuation, so I need to breathe where I can and make it make sense. Okay. My married coworker turned into a stalker, and now his wife wants to fight me at work. I am so beyond tired and freaked out and pissed off. This guy I work with asked for my number a while back and made it sound normal, like for work purposes, schedule stuff, shift changes, whatever. So I gave it to him because I was trying to be normal and not make it weird. Then the messages started getting weird at first. It was a little stuff that could almost be brushed off, but not really. Messaging me too much, talking too personal, saying things that had nothing to do with work, acting too familiar, texting at odd times, just enough to make me uncomfortable, but in that way where if I complained, people act like you're overreacting and it kept, oh my God, overreacting. Then it kept building, and I started getting that disgusting feeling like something was off in a bigger way. Then I found a phone in my car. A whole phone was recording in my car. I genuinely felt sick. I called the police because what the hell else am I supposed to do after finding a recording phone hidden in my car? I can't prove 100% it was him, but I believe it was. I really do. The timing, the behavior, the weird messages, and all of it together is too much. I tried to go through it, but it was stuck on the lock screen. And somehow it gets even trashier because his wife came into my work trying to fight me like I stole her man or wanted any part of this insane shit. I did not ask for any of this. I gave my number for work. I got weirded out. I got scared. Now I'm the one being looked at like I'm in the middle of some drama I never wanted. I never wanted your husband is the one acting like a weird freak. Not me. I'm so tired of women getting blamed for what creepy men choose to do. And I'm tired of people acting like this stuff isn't serious until it gets really bad. This whole thing is disgusting and I feel like I'm losing my mind. I filed a report with the police and work. Everything at work, everything then after I did this. She came in asking for asking for me. I didn't even know who she was at first, and she started asking me who I am, if I'm fucking her husband, and then started screaming at me, telling me I'm a whore, and yelling at the whole building, telling everyone that I'm a homewrecker.
Oh wow.
Oh my God. I'm not okay because my aunt has showed me that she is now spreading lies about me in town. Oh my God. I just needed to vent this out. I'm going to have this handled once they have the proof it was his phone, or maybe he had a second phone, or maybe she did it and broke into my car. But those are the only theories that I cannot prove yet. Who fucking knows? What am I supposed to?
Oh baby. And you can't stop laughing. Damn.
Can you imagine somebody come in your job screaming you are a whore and a home wrecker? First of all, crazy bitch, did you read the messages? Your husband was sending me the messages and I wasn't even responding to them. So how are you coming in this job yelling at me? And sir, you work there too. Where are you? And who put the recording device in her car?
Girl, that is awful. I feel sorry for her.
I don't know what state this is, but let me tell you something, baby. If you have proof coming from his number, this is not legal advice. This is my own personal advice. If you have proof that this man, whether you gave him your number or not, that he is sending messages out of control and they do not remove him from his job, pending investigation or anything like that, get a lawyer. Because now she has come into the job and they allow, you didn't say the police removed her, the police was called, nothing like that. They're not protecting you. Where do you work? The Piggly Wiggly? Why are they not protecting you? And this is is this a red state? Because what? Oh, this is wrong on so many levels. It's not
I
right.
mean, like, I don't even know. What I would do is find some way to report all of the consistencies of what you're saying to protect yourself in real life. Like, all jokes aside, this shit ain't really funny. It's scary and
It's
it's
nervous
ridiculous.
laugh. Right.
And it's really shady of a man to put you in such a position knowing exactly what the fuck he was doing. It's like, I don't understand this shit. I don't understand this shit. He just greedy as the fuck, needs some attention and shit. You fucking child. Because you need to go report that shit to your job so that you don't lose it, and then make a police report and file some type of restraining order
That
against the situation.
that
That is my advice, honestly. All jokes aside, because other than that, you're living a dangerous life. You don't really know what that
not
bitch is
report.
capable of, and she clearly a pick me bitch. So therefore, she's not beating his ass. She's trying to beat your ass,
And that's wrong on so many levels. It really is.
which
You
means he might be beating her ass. I'm just, oh, girl. Oh,
anything is possible. I don't know, but whatever it is, that's very unfair to you. You didn't do anything. That man started reaching out to you. Now, hopefully, the reason that you had to, I honestly don't, as an HR manager, I wouldn't care the reason why you gave him your number, because here's the only part where it could be messed up, because things are based on facts, y'all. The only way that this is going to go very bad for her is if she never said, "Stop texting me. Um, this isn't about work." Please, if she didn't say anything like that and replied with a laugh out loud and I get it, we do those things to be like, I don't want to cause no drama. I figure if you do all of this and all I say is LOL or, "Oh, you so crazy," they'll get the point and they will stop. The very, very sad point is that it will not stop. And if you do not say for it to stop, then later, when it gets to be too much, you have to start from the point where you actually told the person it was too much. If they don't find that this phone belongs to one of them, it's not going to be good for you because your report is not going to start with him. It's going to start with the wife acting crazy. And then he's going to be called in and said, "Hey, you need to make sure you keep your wife from here. We got a restraining order for her. She cannot come in here anymore. Employees deserve to be safe. And going forward, X, Y, and Z is asked for you not." It's going to start like that day, but that don't take away everything that happened before
mhm.
that. And to you, you have been traumatized with the other shit, but it's almost like a wash. So if you don't have anything that says that you ignored him and told, I'm sorry, not ignored, if that you told him to stop, that's the only thing that's gonna fuck you over. Y'all, you cannot, I get it, I promise I do. And it is so uncomfortable, especially with people being unhinged, that you be like, I'd rather just kind of like the man you meet at the gas station and he asks you for a number and you tell him you married and they don't take it very well and they cuss at you or whatever. It's scary. I get it. I promise you I do. But if at no point you don't say, "Oh, this is too much," or, "Oh, remember only about work," you can't just leave it there, because if you left
I
it there,
promise you, because I had this man every time he talked to me, I used to say, "When are you gonna fix my car?" Like I don't give a fuck what he was talking about, baby. You're a mechanic, and we only talking about this vehicle.
So see, let me tell you, this is what I'm saying. Okay, so that's a very, very good example. While
That's
that
why I said it, so you can break it down some more.
while it seems good, thank you. While that is the answer you should be able to give to stay safe as a woman, because you keep trying to go over here, I keep bringing it back here. That should be enough, right? No.
Right, but
You
it's
have
not.
to say, it's not. You have to say, let's keep it about the car. When can you fix my car? You have to say something to indicate that you are initiating a stop. You are doing, you know what I'm saying? Because that can be
I am
concluded.
not comfortable in this conversation. You got to figure out how you gonna say that.
Yep, yep, yep. Because otherwise, the person didn't have an indicator. How was I supposed to know that? Yeah, or they could say, yeah, she told me, how about my car? But that's because when I went over there, and you got to prove that they wasn't there. We had a 30-minute conversation, and then they was just following up. That's why that was there like that. Especially if it's a break in between the message, and then it comes later. Your response comes later. It could show that that's not even in relation. It just is. It's too fucking much. But it's very sad that if she doesn't have anything that indicated, because I'm still trying to figure out, women are crazy, men are people are crazy. If the wife saw the messages and they did not include anything, understand anything, you can't say it's not that big of a deal. You can't. Uh, and it's sad. I don't blame the victim at all. But when did you establish that you were the victim? So you
Mm.
say something. So why would the wife see the messages? Like, again, did you LOL? Did you laugh at a message? Did you thumbs up a message? Versus saying it's too late to be messaging me, or you have to have that hard stop because you voluntarily gave him your number. He didn't steal it.
Mm.
So you have started the appropriate paper trail. The wife is completely out of order because you don't go to nobody's damn job. You just don't. Um,
Mm.
I don't particularly agree with that type, even as a wife. I don't agree with that because you could catch her after work. But you don't go into nobody's job doing that. Sure, it's not the first time her husband did the stupid shit because these niggas ain't shit. Um, you yelling home wrecker, but you didn't walk into that job yelling at your husband. And what she did say is all the messages were initiated from that man. So at the very least, please tell me why you didn't go in there and say, you better leave everybody in here alone. He's married, blah, blah, blah. Why wasn't it directed to your husband?
Right.
Good job starting the paper trail. Good thing you let your job know now. If you have anything that says that you asked him to stop or that it was too much or anything, it could just say, this is too much. Anything like that, turn that over to HR as well. Because sometimes you turn over things that actually get you in trouble.
Mm.
Over and examine what you have sent.
That would piss me off.
And it pisses so many people off. I swear, it pisses so many people off, and they get pissed. I have had to tell in my years, some people don't turn this in
Mm.
because it won't. It's not going to be good for you. So from going forward, let me tell you what to do, and then say something. Give it like a month. Hang in there for a month. Have I helped people with shit like that? Yeah, because you're the fucking victim and you're showing me that you're the victim. I've seen you be uncomfortable with things like that. And I've heard about this ninja a couple times. And don't get it twisted. It's women too. Women do the shit to the men too. They do.
Mm.
A little too damn friendly, going in their office a little bit more, offering to stay, that shirt a little bit too low, that pin stripe skirt too tight, that moose knuckle is showing. Why your pants so tight, bitch? You finna pass out.
Mm.
Be careful out there, y'all. And it's going to be even more important in these AI days. It's going to be very important. You got to stick to your guns. I think it's really sad, though, because that woman done came in there embarrassing you. Now she's spreading lies all over the place.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't even know what you could do outside of legal shit now. Because I don't know what state you're in. That's why you need to consult whomever is in your state. Um, the job should be protecting you. They should take it serious what you're saying, and you're gonna have to explain it very well. The worst thing you can do. This is my personal advice, or personal what I would do. Allegedly, don't
Mm-mm.
buy the hand that feeds you. I'm the type of person, especially earlier in my career, um, because it's very difficult to keep getting yelled at all the time when you didn't do shit and you asking me for my help. If you come in barking at me, or if you tell me I bet, like my worst thing was you better, who better? Mm. Now I'm going to do my job. You don't want somebody to do their job. You want somebody to go above and beyond in situations like this. And they have to care to invest because I can just do my job. And that's legal. It'll help you. It'll do all of the things. But if I care, I could get you from point A to Z in the next 3 moves that this motherfucker makes. Or if you come in here talking to me like, well, you should know this, or isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious that you should have said, you know what I'm, don't talk to me like that, motherfucker, because you got yourself in a situation. Isn't it obvious you should have said something when he was texting you right away, like you in here barking at me? You didn't bark at him. You didn't say nothing when she was finna whoop your ass. Don't be in here yelling at me because you know I can't yell back.
I know that's real.
Because, honey, I close that door and I can speak very calmly and do just as well as yelling. But I suggest you make really good, you humble yourself and you get the help that you need. Because if you didn't do that, you actually worked against yourself. And I feel that's harsh, but it's reality. So I want you to hear from me before they tell you so that you know how to put your ducks in a row. And then here's the other thing, keep your ears to the streets because what may end up happening is you may end up having a couple of water cooler talks where people say, oh, he was texting me too, or he bothered me too, and I was scared to say something. That's going to help you. But if you make it look so bad, you sometimes will make people shy away from wanting to say something because you made the situation too hot. So now they're not protecting y'all or not protecting you. They're not making certain moves that they should make because you have put them in a compromise. Don't fuck yourself over because you could
I
do that.
mean, say that shit.
You really can. If you verbally tell me something that you shouldn't have told me, watch your mouth. Too many people these days think, oh, like the storyteller. I could tell my story time. I could do what I want to do. Well, ask Amoy how he feels about that. Or Brene, who logged her whole damn adultery. And now she had almost 800 pieces of evidence in court with the first case and subsequently got 3 more. And you
Mm.
can't just say whatever you want to say. Factual. That's not alleged. Anyway, girl,
Yeah.
it help. If they don't help you, call the EEOC. If the EEOC, they'll help you though. EEOC will give you information that you need. You know those posters in the break room? Go look at them. Whistleblowers on there, all of the things. Because as of the date that that woman, that wife, I don't know if she's a woman because I don't know what really happened, but as of the date that that girl walked in there charging at you, it became a problem. And if they do not sit you down and ensure that you're protected and develop a plan and call him in there and all of the things that they're supposed to do, move forward quickly. Don't give them a lot of time.
Period.
Literally 3 days. Okay? Three in this state. I'm in California. I don't know what it is in your state. But you typically suspend somebody or for investigation 3 days. If it's a big one, it's a little bit longer. This is not that big. It could be 3 days because you're just going to handle the proof. And if they're waiting for the police to get that phone, they at least, at the very least, need to say that the wife is not able to come on that property because you are an employee too. And they need to keep you and that man separate. Mhm. So
Period.
that is it for tonight. Girl, you in danger. Be careful. That is it for tonight. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Let us know below which is your favorite story. I kind of like letting you pick the story, then it ruffles them up a little bit as well. Please run on over, like with your fingers, over to Amazon and buy one of these journal coloring books, specifically the one you like the most. Read the description. I actually made a detailed one, so you pick the one you really want. They're all 80 plus pages or more. Handcrafted by me. Uh-huh. Written
It
by
is
me.
too.
Mm-hmm. Because they help me heal too. Thank you. Thank you. All of us need to heal. That is it for tonight. We will see you on Monday at 7 Pacific Standard Time. Des, where can we find you?
Y'all know y'all can find me everywhere. Remember to put delicious with two E's, honey, because it is delicious design by D, clocking all the T on the nails, baby. And my look, and my opinion is free. Oh,
That's
so
That's it for tonight. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Later. Thank
later.
you. Bye.